Hey, this is Joe Hafner from Breakthrough Basketball. We're excited to bring you simple and effective quick hitters for your offense. These sets will provide your team with great looks at the basket. They have multiple scoring opportunities from either the paint, the perimeter, or attacking off the bounce. Follow along with these great coaches as they demonstrate step-by-step how to execute these sets and make your team more dangerous offensively. These plays can flow directly into your motion offense. Now let's get to the plays.
Now we're going to run a little quick hitter to get the ball into the post. Okay? We're going to run it from a double stack. And remember, any of these things you can run from anything. Use your own creativity. Okay? This is what it looks like. We're in the double stack. We got post guys on the top of the stack. Two wings pop out from underneath. We make an entry pass. Whichever side the ball goes, we're going to come set a high post, make a UCLA cut. Pass is going to go to the top of the key. Okay? We're going to duck in and we're going to look high-low. Go. Now, if we don't have a high-low pass, what we're going to do is we're going to swing the ball to the weak side, seal on the block, throw the ball in along the baseline, get the ball into the post guy that way. Ready? Go. Ready? Go. Good.
The first three sets I'd like to show you are out of our 4-out, 1-in look, or our closed motion look. Okay, the first one is called zipper. Okay, so let's line up for this gentleman in a 4-out, 1-in. I'm going to walk you through this and give some teaching points here. Okay, first things first, spacing in your quick hitters is extremely important. You want to be one step off the side of the lane to get that spacing, the point guard. 4-man is in the same spot on the other side, at least one step outside of the 3-point line. Slide up a tad at the wing so you are even with this second stripe down from the free throw line on the side of the lane. That's your mark. Move down just a tad. 5-man's right in the middle of the free throw line. That's how we're going to start this play. This play begins with a pass guard to guard. Okay, so having said that, if you need to fake a screen, Spencer, to get open, go fake it, come back, replace yourself. Or if you need to start trailing a little bit more, and then step in so we can get it to you, great. But we've got to make that pass. When that pass is made, you're going to immediately start to dribble drive. Or excuse me, not dribble drive, dribble handoff. And Ryan's going to go screen away. Wait for that screen and use, or excuse me, that's just an exchange, no screen, we're exchanging. We've got the dribble handoff. Stop right there. After the dribble handoff, the person that handed the ball off, which is our 4-man, is going to jog down close to the corner, but you have to keep sight of what's going on. Don't lose sight of the action. After you receive the dribble handoff, you're going to dribble up, even with the guy at the free throw line, because the guy at the free throw line, after the first pass, moves to the block on the strong, or the elbow on the strong side. When you get even with him, you're going to make the pass over, and you're going to zipper cut. Off of the backside, we want to try to hit him right here for a score. Okay? You slide to the rim. Nothing there, you're going to go back out to the corner. If that pass isn't immediately there, you're going to dribble handoff to our original point guard, who's going to receive it, and that is immediately followed by a ball screen and roll by the 5-man. Ball screen roll. Okay, and if you don't get it, come on back. If you don't have anything, roll through. Now you have some options, coach. You can stop him, go into the closed motion, or you can slide him out, have him slide through, and now we're in open. Okay? So let's jog through that first. Jog through it. This is zipper. Here we go. Get open, exchange away, dribble handoff, pass, zipper cut, handoff, finish with the ball screen and roll.
We have got a couple quick hitters that we'll use if we want to post somebody up. Let's say we got an advantage. We got a post player or our four-man on the perimeter that we want to try to get him an easy, quick bucket, or we just noticed that maybe the defense, the two defender, when he's cutting through, he's maybe forgetting about it or kind of trying to cheat the play a little bit. And so if Julian moves over to the other side, all right, just like always, we're trying. So Dennis is our four-man in this play. We're trying to post him up. And so he'll be cutting through the elbow, just like always, getting Julian open. Julian comes to the top, and normally he's always cutting through. He's just cutting through, going to the corner, cutting through, going to the corner. Well, we've noticed that his defender has maybe cheated this a little bit. And so if he can stop, if he can get to the basket, he's gonna stop and he's gonna reverse pivot. Julian is gonna turn out, give Dennis, let him seal, turn out, and get this little easy dump pass inside. So guys, let's reset that. Go through this quickly. So Dennis, just like always, coming through. Julian comes up, he stops, reverse pivots, drop the pass, and get there. Guys, let's go through it again. So that's not gonna be there all the time. And so our guards will continue their action of the screen away action. And so if Dennis is cutting through, we call 25. He's coming through, Julian is looking at this action. Nolan threw the basketball to him, he's still gonna continue. So they're a split second delayed, maybe slower than they normally be. Dennis looks for this, Julian looks, he's not there. If Dennis can't get the basketball, he's still gonna come out. All right, then Tyler would cut back door, Nolan would pop, Julian would give it to him, follow for the ball screen, and then we're still in our point screen away action, even though we called 25 first. Guys, let's go through that again. Let's look quick at Dennis, he's not there, and then continue into point screen away. Look, it's not there, cut back door, get into it, roll, finish. Good.
If you want to free a shooter, here's a little play that I like to run to free my shooter. Actually, if I have two shooters, gets them both opportunities. But even still, if we don't get that shot, we're gonna go right into motion. So here's our action. We're gonna run this from a 1-2-2 set. And keep in mind, this is motion offense. I'm not trying to teach you offensive plays. These are just examples of what might work for you, okay? We're gonna make our entry pass to the wing, and we're gonna run a block-to-block screen here. As we go block-to-block screen, two guys on the weak side come shoulder to shoulder for a double screen. First shooter comes off, and we look for this shot. Okay, let's set again. If we don't get that shot, best scoring opportunities come away from the pass, so we're gonna swing the ball and run what I call a twist. Okay, so we're gonna enter, block-to-block screen, off the double screen, hit him, there's no shot. Double screen carries along the baseline. Second shooter comes off, shot. Okay, so let's run the first option full speed. Ready? Let's go. Good. We share the ball. We recognize what I can do and what my teammates can do. Ready? Let's go.
Julian, you want to come up here to the elbow. So set up in chin, you get to your X's, your 5-man's at the elbow. He's still going to set his back screen, but Nolan's going to reverse the basketball. Dennis is going to reverse the basketball. He's going to cut down, but now he's going to stop. Off of this cut, this is one thing that's different. Normally, Dennis is getting a flare screen here. All right, he is going to hopefully take his defender. He is just going to cut in front of the basketball, cut to the same side. He's going to cut to the same side corner to hopefully bring his defender with him and kind of get him out of the way. Right off of that cut, right off of Julian's back screen, he is going to then turn and Tyler's going to get a quick curl coming around him, and then we're looking for this overhead pass. Can we get this quick layup coming inside? So guys, let's go through that. Reverse the basketball, Dennis gets to the corner, stop, Tyler curl, get it for the layup. Good, okay, let's reset. Okay, so if we don't get that quick curl, all right, then after Julian sets his screen, he's gonna pin down for Nolan. He's gonna pin down for your 1-man, so chin 1. And so then Nolan is gonna then sprint to the top of the key and get a quick 3 here at the top of the key. All right, guys, here we go. Come off there, Tyler, come hard. Pin down Julian. Fire that pass, top of the key, 3. Shot. Okay, let's set up again. So if we get to that, Nolan catches it, and he's not open. There's two things, kind of the two things that we'll do off of that is then Julian, if he gets low enough, he can turn and seal, and we're hoping that all the defenders are on that side. We got him one-on-one here, or he can come up top and he can set this ball screen. Maybe you got your guard, you want to get him in more ball screens, so then Julian can come up top, set his ball screen, and then your point guard is kind of all alone. He's got this whole path to work with. Okay, here we go. Let's use that. Nolan, let's use the ball screen and get to the basket. Come around, Tyler. Come up top. Set your ball screen, Julian. Then roll, get to your basket. Get to the basket. Good. So you'll notice that Tyler was moving already. We'll go through this one more time, but kind of on this action, we got this high ball screen here. Tyler, who had curled around Julian to start with, is kind of waiting on this block. And so he is going to wait to see once Nolan is using Julian's ball screen, he is going to sprint to the top of the key. And then you have him being able to shoot that 3 or go high-low. So let's get to that. And then Tyler, when you catch it, let's hit Julian inside for the high-low. Pin down, tight curl, look at all your options. Ball screen, come up, seal, high-low, score. Nice job. So we use that just kind of as a little wrinkle. There's kind of a lot to it. There's a lot of scoring opportunities to it, and that's one of the reasons we like it.
Let's go K3. Now on K3, because we already have a guy here, we'll screen for our 3. So we actually get a double screen. So 4 will come down, 3 will come off 4 screen. We can still run that back screen action. We can still run back screen action because it's action this way. 1's going to dribble drive hard. We're going to give a ball handoff to 3. So that's K3. Here we go. Call it back. K3. K3. Set the screen. Dribble hard. Hit it. Good. And again, let's just walk through that so they can see what's really good about that too. Here we go. Okay, let's stop. Now, some things I really like about this, sometimes this becomes our forgotten man in our offense. It's hard to get all 5 guys included in this, so we purposely will do something to make sure he gets involved into the game. The other thing, and the thing I really like about what we do is what we've created right here for our dribbler, is you created this big, huge seam that puts all kinds of pressure on the defense. You know, what are you going to do as a defensive coach? You're going to guard the shooter, you're going to come off and help on the dribble driver. What are you going to do? I just think puts a lot of pressure on him. And if you can see the seam we just created, it's the biggest seam you can create, I think, in the half-court offense.
The first set out of our 1-2-2 look is called pop. Point guard at the top, 3-man at the left wing, 2-man at the right wing, 4 and 5 on the blocks, preferably the 4 on the right, the 5 on the left when you're facing the rim. Okay, we're going to start by the 2 and the 3 going down and getting screens. Go down and get a screen. Down screen. Good, now stop right there. One other option is for you guys just to cross. Just to keep going and cross. All right? That's an option. Come on back. Let's say that you're not crossing. Let's say that you're just getting a down screen. You're going to pop to the wing. Good. We want to make, after that screen happens, as that screening happening, you're going to dribble to the right, get off the side of the lane, and stay high. 5-man after his screen is going to pop right to the middle of the free throw line, and we want to get it to him there. At that point in time, a lot happens. We're looking for the back door cut to the rim. Stop right there. The guy at the high post, we don't want you to square up before you make that pass. We just want you to try to chin it when you catch it, turn that chin to the right shoulder, and make a nice bounce pass. Okay? If that's not there, the drill continues. When the pass was made, the 4 and the 2 are going to set the screen, double screen on the block for the 3 coming off, and the 2-man after the pass was made is going to look for a handoff. If he doesn't get it, he's getting high and wide. Okay? So we'll have our first look will be the back door cut. Our second look will be here. Our second look is the handoff. Our third look will be the jump shot. Okay, and then how do we end this? Okay, you go to the corner and you post up 4-man, and you square up and you look to go to the rim. Okay? This time, let's run the whole thing through with the 5-man going to the rim. Here we go. Backdoor cut, set it, square up, get to the rim. Good job.
As Coach Jennings demonstrated in the video, Your sets will be most effective if they flow straight from your offense. This helps disguise your sets and makes them much more difficult to recognize by your opponent. If you want more basketball plays, just click on the link below or in the description. Please click the like button below and let us know if there are other topics you want us to cover for you.